Why is Ron Paul calling me? Hello?
Why did they hurt my son? I'm coming, Randy. I'm coming, Randy. My son's been attacked. He needs some kind of medical practitioner immediately.
Well, aren't you a doctor?
I'm not that kind of doctor. I used to work on women's hoo-haws, which really came in handy when I was an Air Force flight surgeon. All I had to do was look out the darn window, and any guy who comes up to me with shrapnel stuck in his lungs, I'm all, sorry, I don't do lungs. Come back if it travels into your vagina. Saved a lot of lives that way. When I came back, there were no parades.
Would you offer free health care to your son?
Oh, heck no. That would be big government intruding on his life. He'd have to agree to some sort of market-based solution before I start wrapping bandages and whatnot around his ribs. Nothing is free in this world, especially a man's love for his children.
So you never did pro bono work for impoverished patients?
All my patients had to pay me out the you-know-what for my hoo-ha expertise. It's the way our founding fathers intended.
But it's a good thing Rand has government health care, right?
I'm sure my son will do the responsible thing and immediately reimburse the insurance industry $20,000 for the 4-minute ambulance ride and subsequent x-rays, and pay back the Department of Transportation using the road there and the traffic light too, and pay back the public schools the EMT personnel went to, and the 9/11 guy who answered the phone, and Jonas Salk for inventing the polio vaccine and giving it out for free, or he'd be in a wheelchair now, I guess. So he's got some big bills to pay.
But why does neighbor beat him up?
This was a sneak attack by the left to force my son to use the government-run health care every politician uses under protest while experiencing great savings and convenience.
You once said when one gets in bed with government, one must expect the disease it spreads. What did you mean by that?
I really don't know. I just thought it sounded catchy at the time.
But you're against any kind of government regulation of health care.
Oh, absolutely. I don't want Congress touching my son's ribs. Let him roll around on the lawn, gasping in pain, unable to catch his breath. He always was the weak one anyway. I mean, look at his hair. I love him, but he's the shame of the family. And that's a market-based emotion only a parent can have for his son. And come on, this isn't about health care. This is about a Democrat going crazy and trying to hurt a libertarian icon, me.
So you think the attack was politically motivated?
Do the math, Jimmy. Rand likes to burn his medical waste right next to his neighbor's parkour track. Connect the dots. This was an attack by an environmental terrorist. Hey, don't forget to mention my new book, The Ron Paul Family Cookbook, Market-Based Meals for the Corporate Family.
What's your favorite recipe from that book?
Spicy crackers.
What's that?
Saltine soaked in ranch dressing and deep-fried in lard. It'll have you crapping on both sides of the aisle. But my favorite is a delicious cheese soup made from a box of Velveeta.
You used a whole box of Velveeta for cheese soup?
Well, I just used the box, not the stuff inside it. Okay, did we actually test the recipes? Are the ingredients safe? Find out for yourselves. I certainly don't give a shit. Save my boy, but not with taxpayers' dollars.